Hey guys, welcome back to another Shauna Steele video, and I'm loving making these cut videos when I check them out. Of course, I like watching the My 600 Pound Life videos for you guys, but guess my weight lineup? That's something that I personally just suck at, because if you're under 300 pounds or shit, under 400 pounds, I haven't been there since like friggin' high school, so how am I supposed to know? I'm terrible at guessing weights, so I don't think I'm going to be very good at this, but it's definitely going to be fun to try to guess. So let's see what's going on in this video.
You've got large breasts.
Yes, I do.
I know that they probably carry some weight.
They do.
You have back problems.
I do. Very bad problems.
I mean, what? She's probably like a 36 double D or something. Like, she does got some big yitties, but the back problems, like, I don't know. I don't know how you girls deal with that. Because if something was just pulling on you constantly, yeah, that would hurt like hell.
My name is Faith.
Deontay or DJ?
I'm Jasmine, and I'm here to guess the weight of some folks.
How does that make you feel, guessing other people's weight?
Women, not so well. Men, I could care less, because they're men. They have
Oh, yeah. If you're going to guess a woman's, like, weight, you're, like, begging to get slapped. That's like going up and asking a woman if she's pregnant. Like, there's no good answer to that. Because if she's not, you're just about to get friggin' swung on. Like, don't even ask that question.
no feelings. That's all. No emotion. That's it.
How is your relationship to your body?
I've always thought that I've had a really great one, and then like I started to gain a little bit of weight, and I realized that like I was being very critical to myself. I'm working on actually learning to love myself rather than that false sense of like.
Yeah, I don't see where she's gained a whole bunch of weight. Like, to me, maybe she put on 5-10 pounds. Like, I would put that on in a friggin' weekend with a thing of Ben and Jerry's. Like, stop playing. You're getting, but I mean, it's self-image, right? Because if that's how you feel about yourself, you know, you just gotta love yourself. So yeah, she's preaching on that one.
Like self-love.
It's a lot better than what it used to be, because I just lost 200 pounds. Now I feel a lot more comfortable in my body, and I'm just happy where I'm at.
So these are the weights.
Okay.
We're trying to assign people
Thank
today.
you.
We've got some all over the place. I think we've got a.
So at least they're breaking it down. All right, so 315. I was heavier than that freshman year. So none of these people even equate to like me in high school. Like that's towards the end of middle school, Sean. In 7th grade, I lost like 45 pounds, I think it was, and I got down to like $175, maybe $180. So the lightest one is lighter than 7th grade Sean. 12-year-old Sean weighed more than that.
An interesting mix of like heights and things here.
That's what you're assuming from looking at these numbers?
Just from looking at these numbers, yes.
It's interesting because it's how you carry it. Some people have said that I look
True.
smaller than I weigh, but it's how I carry myself.
Are you ready for me to bring in the line?
Let's do it.
Like, I really can't even tell that dude just lost 200 pounds. So he must not have like a whole bunch of loose skin going on, or he wasn't quite that big yet. But like for me, where I'm losing my weight, I had like these crazy love handles going on that I really hate, but hey, it's just part of the process. Like eventually I'll get rid of them a little more, but right now I got some grippers there.
Good for you.
How are you feeling?
It's different now that everyone's right here.
Would you come up? Yes. What's your name?
Daisy.
Daisy. That's a great name.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say like,
I want to say she's the smallest, right?
I keep looking at your boobs, I'm so sorry. A lot
too.
of like weight can be held in your, like your boobs and your butt and stuff. What is your bra size? What's your cup size?
C.
I'm a 36C.
See, okay,
34C.
Same, okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
What do you do in your day to day?
Go to the gym with my roommate in the morning.
Okay.
Make myself some good lunch, you know.
What did you eat today?
Ooh, I've been eating the snacks over there. I think I ate like 4 of them.
I mean, if you put a table of snacks there, who's not going to munch out? Because they've probably been stuck there filming for a while, so she's not tripping or nothing.
I'm
she's
gonna
tiny.
go with like my safe bet here and give you the 167.
167.
That's fair. That's what I was
167.
thinking.
That's going to be my safe bet, because my mom always told me never to ask a woman her weight. So
She's right.
We're going to roll
But she's definitely the smallest there, so I think that's the safe bet on that one.
with that today.
All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Hello.
Hi. I
Okay.
call you guys that like are built like you. I say like
He's
hefty or like
tricky.
thick.
Okay.
I like hefty and thick guys. Like it's something that is visually to me pleasing and appealing.
What's your favorite outfit?
Ooh, it's Fat Boy Winter out here, ladies. Get yourself some warmth. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably up towards the top. Like, he might even be the 315. But maybe it's the way he's dressing or the way he's carrying it, because he's carrying it well. Because, I mean, he's only 6 pounds under me, if that's the case. And that's crazy, because that, like, didn't even click to me. If you tell me that somebody's, like, 300 pounds, I don't even think, like, I'm close to that, because I still am stuck in this mindset where, hey, I'm 600 pounds. But it's just kind of crazy to think about.
I like flannels.
He could be the second biggest.
A lot.
Oh, okay, okay. So you said you like to cover yourself up. Is that something you've always done?
When I can, I probably would. If I'm in a store and I'm walking like by a mirror, I'm just kind of like, well, I don't want to look over there. You know, I just kind of try to focus on everything else around me rather than myself.
Bro, his t-shirt's wild. I was like, that's what I was just staring at. I think it says Born to Rot. It's kind of a cool t-shirt, but I mean, technically we're all born to die and we're getting closer to death, but that's kind of a negative way to look at it. I don't know.
What do you have for breakfast today?
A few sips of water, but I've been having some snacks too. I had some.
What are the snacks back there? Because I'm hearing a lot about the snacks.
I'm gonna give you 245.
No, he's not 245. Is there one in between the 315 and 245 range? Because if he's like 260, 280-ish, I would be okay with that. But I don't think he's the 245. I think the guy in the girl's the 245, right? The girl with the green top's the 245. I don't think he's 315. I think the 315 is the guy on the far side that's got like the black pants, just because he looks more like shorter and dense. But I think that guy's like somewhere around 280. But I think the girl in the green's the 245.
275.
I'm gonna go with 245.
Why'd you give me 245?
Just because your height and weight is distributed, so
Thank you.
you're welcome.
He's pretty distributed.
Come on forward.
So do you do any like physical activity or sports? Do you like to stay fit?
Bro, those piercings are wild. I always wondered how y'all could do that with like your earlobes or whatever. Like just stretching them out. Like I think it's cool concept. Like express yourself however you want to express yourself. It's just not something I'm doing, but I would like to know where homie got his suspenders. I mean, they look kind of cool.
Do you eat relatively healthy?
Absolutely not.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your current?
Maybe he's the 315. Like I said, there's somewhere in between. He's pretty big, but I was thinking it was the guy on the right because he just looks dense. But this guy's got the beer belly, so I'm not really sure.
weight?
Not really.
What would you change if you could?
Just be thinner. I'm kind of coming to terms with the fact that like my body will never be how it was.
How is your relationship with your body?
I was kind of like closed off by my body and will like there was some shame and stuff for sure.
For sure.
Grew up in a very fat phobic household. And then
That's not good. I mean, if your parents are kind of like, I feel like I might have that problem when I have kids where I'm like going to drive them not to eat so much but you have to do it in a healthy way because I feel like kids are almost born to revolt. Like if you keep telling them to do something or not do something, they're going to do the exact opposite. At least that's how I was as a kid. So yeah, teaching healthy eating habits young or something I'm going to do with my kids in the future. My parents just kind of let me eat whatever, which showed on the scale.
kind of just like realizing that my body is the one I got. The other people sure seem to like it, so I
That's
should
great.
probably get on board.
So did you find that
look
you were
at you.
feeling better about yourself from other people's
Yeah.
validation? Okay.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like if enough people tell me something and I just keep denying them, I'm basically just telling that many people that they're all liars. And I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna give you the 315.
That's what I'm wondering if he's the biggest, but I really think the biggest, I don't know, dude in the red, maybe he's like kind of deflecting, like hiding his weight better because he's like underneath the flannel. But I don't think he's the biggest. Is he? He might be, he might be the 315. I told you guys, I'm bad at this. I don't know. Last time I was 315, friggin' Bush was in office.
315.
I'm gonna say 315. You're a tall person, and sometimes being taller, there's more weight there.
That helped me a lot.
Hello. Hello. What's your name?
My name's Kira.
I know I was talking about boobs earlier and weight and things like that. You've got large breasts.
Yeah.
do.
I know that they probably carry some weight.
They do.
You have back problems.
I do. Very bad.
What did you eat today?
Yeah.
This morning, my
Why
breakfast
is that
was
stop
a
working? But yeah, most definitely, she's definitely got the biggest breast, I'd say there, like maybe a double D, but I still think she's the 245. She's just shorter, but maybe she's heavier than that. Man, I'm so bad at this. First of all, I would never guess a woman's weight if they weren't asking me to. I would just say that she looks good. Like, they're all pretty, whatever. All of them look great. Like, I don't shoot Sean. He don't want none of them problems. But, yeah, I don't know. I still think she's the 245.
Red Bull.
That's hardcore.
Oh, I drink Red Bulls almost every day. And then snacks.
Yeah. Energy drinks
What's
are
next?
tough.
I want to know what's next.
I started out. What did I start out with?
Corn nuts?
I think it was corn nuts. Yeah, I had the corn nuts.
Do you guys remember when they had the Monster, like the cans that said BFC on them? I used to drink those things so much in like my late teens, early 20s or whatever. I love those damn things. I love Monster. I was drinking Monster Zero like crazy leading up to my surgery, and then I just kind of cut all carbonated stuff. But yeah, energy drinks are definitely not healthy for you at all.
Do you like to show skin? I do. Yeah. Does that go into how you feel about your body? I love my body, so why wouldn't I want to show it off? I think I'm trying to rule out if you feel bad about your body based on the number.
I feel like when she said that, she's like, are you calling me fat? Are you saying there's a reason I shouldn't love my body? Like, are you going to piss me off right now? Are we going to walk off of this set? Like, no, they're saying to guess your weight. Like, she's going to ask you how you feel about yourself so she can know if you're confident in your number or whatever. Maybe it'd be a little higher if you're a little more embarrassed of your weight. I still think she's the 245. But if she asked me in public, I'd say 180.
To me, the number doesn't matter.
Number doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just me. Why do you think you can't ask a woman their weight?
Because my mom said it was rude.
Because you're
Why
begging for
do you
problems.
think your mom said that?
I have no idea, but what she says goes.
What about men?
Men have no emotions or feelings, and they don't care. Okay, I'm going to roll with 275.
I don't think she's the 275. I think 275 is the guy in the red right there. That's what I was wondering, if there was one in between, the guy with the flannel or whatever, or the plaid pattern, I mean. But I think he's probably that weight. What did she say, 275? Is there a 296? Ooh, I don't know. This is so hard. I can't tell. I think the heaviest guy is the guy on the far right there with the black pants and the white top. I think he's the heaviest.
275.
245.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That was my guess,
Last but not
245.
Hello. So what did you eat today?
They had nuts. I ate some nuts.
Should I get a bag of these nuts? I feel like everybody's just talking about some nuts.
Do you like to do anything pretty active?
I like to go for a walk around my neighborhood.
See, now I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like he's the 275 now that he's front and center. I feel like the 315, I think she might be right with the 315. He's the 275. She's the, 245 is the green top. Man, this is so hard. And then 296 is the red. 296 is the red. All right, that's where I'm going to go. 296 is the guy with the red top. The 315 is correct. 245 is the girl with the green top. He's the 275, and the 167 is correct. That's my guess. Lock it in. I'm going to stop throwing numbers out, but that's what I'm saying for right now. We'll see how close I am, and I'm probably dead wrong.
I like to go to metal concerts. I don't go super hard.
Yeah.
I'm not slam dancing in the pit or nothing.
What's slam dancing? I've seen people
It's just
punching the shit out of
thrashing your just going crazy.
Does your weight mean something to you?
Previously in life, it has meant a lot negatively. Lately, more positively. I care more about just being healthy versus a number on a scale.
I mean, it all depends on your confidence and how you feel, because beauty is subjective or whatever. If you love yourself, you won't let other people drag you down or make you feel any worse about yourself or your self-worth, like that other woman said. But I love me some me. I think I'm friggin' awesome. So you guys could comment, say I'm whatever, ugly as hell, or I'm a narcissist, whatever. It's not going to eat me up at the end of the day, because I know how I feel about myself and how confident I am in myself.
Do you find yourself carrying, either consciously or unconsciously, any kind of bias toward people who are currently fat?
Not necessarily. I would never judge somebody based on anything, because it's a struggle. I was there. I know what it feels like.
So men do have feelings.
Right.
You said earlier men don't have feelings, but it seems like they do.
Do they?
I don't feel like I would ever judge anybody for being overweight or no, and I'm still very overweight. But it's not like I'm walking around hey, you need to diet, you need to this, you need, just because I'm working on myself. If you're happy with who you are or where you're at, I don't care if you want to stay there. That's fine. The fat phobia or whatever, fat acceptance movement, that's all fine. But just know there's stuff that comes with it. There's health consequences and things that you'll see like later on in life that you're not seeing at a younger age. And thank God that I didn't get to that point, but I decided to change before I got there, you know, because I certainly would have had health issues down the line, like way worse.
Own feelings this whole time.
Yeah.
Have I?
In a good way, yeah.
I think that's just transparency. Are those feelings?
Or transparency, I feel like that's the same thing.
That's questionable.
See, the reason I challenge your men have no feelings thing is because I'm a trans man. So I've lived as a fat woman and a fat man.
Oh.
So I kind of see, at least in the...
Wow, that's crazy. I would have never even guessed. Like, I thought that was just your regular old dude. Like, I didn't know they were trans or anything like that, which is so crazy because it just goes to show you can't assume anything about anybody.
The realm of being a fat person, like, I do think that men struggle just as much as women do, just in a different way.
You're right about that.
And any gender, a fat person is going to struggle with the same internalized fat phobia that our society has. So,
well, this is the only number I have left, so we gotta. Get that one.
thank you.
He might be right with that, but I'm really thinking he's the 275. Originally, I said he was the 315. I think he's the 275. I think Red Top's the 296.
Same here.
I'm gonna let you take a look, and if you want to switch one, you can do that, and then I want you to put them in
Yeah,
order.
for sure.
I feel
She
like
needs to
these
switch
two need
red.
to switch.
Yep. That's better,
You drop
but
over,
I don't
you
think
switch,
that's
you
right.
switch.
Okay, raise your hand if Faith got you right.
I'm gonna hear all.
Okay, so I was right about those two. I said 295 was the Red Top. I said the guy right there. Oh, I thought he was the heaviest. Damn, I was right. The guy with the black pants and the white top was the 315, I think. Or is it oh shit, I'm still confused. But at least I was right about those two. Maybe I was right about the Red Top being the 296.
All the hands.
What? Yeah, okay.
But I can't be if he's 315.
Are you for real? No. Switch your weights, please, and then go ahead and get in the right order.
That's why we don't guess weights.
True. Okay, so he was the heaviest. Those two, I mean, 20-pound gap is kind of hard. I think I did say he was the 275 at the end, but I would have had to just switch them. So actually, I wasn't as nearly far off as I thought I was. Because I got 60%. I'll take a D on this one. But hey, that's close enough considering I thought I was going to be terrible at this because I hadn't seen weights like that since friggin' middle school, so.
Okay. I should have just switched people. Oh.
1 out of 5.
Hey, look at that. I'll take that.
So you're the only one that I got right. How was your relationship with your body and your weight?
So about a year ago, I started my fitness journey. I was going through a lot of mental stuff, and so I went to working out as a coping mechanism. Okay. It was healthy at first, but then it became a little toxic because I would stop myself from going out with friends because I didn't want to eat too much. Ever since then, I still work out like 4 times a week, but
Yeah, I mean, I notice a difference. Like, I'm a pretty happy guy as it is, but I definitely notice a difference in how good I feel after I get in like a morning lift and get out of the shower and all. You just feel so accomplished before you start everything for the day. And at this point, I don't know how I ever lived without it because it's such a part of my routine. Like, it might suck to start it, like you do that first curl or whatever and you're like I don't really feel like doing this, but once you start, you just tell yourself, all right, well, I did it once, I gotta just finish. So, and it just kind of works that if you do that to yourself, like trick yourself into just starting and not being able to like stop.
But I let myself eat what I need to eat, so I have a really good relationship now.
Good. I need to get back in the gym. Yeah.
Girl, hit me up.
All right, come here. Talk to me, miss.
So you got me wrong. Why?
See, I would have never guessed she was if you wouldn't have put the numbers in front of me, I never would have been right about her. I would have guessed probably like 220, but like I said, if I saw her in public, I would have said 180 if she asked. But I'm not just walking up to her asking, like you're just begging to get slapped. But yeah, like I can't guess without the numbers there. I feel like I would have done much worse if I didn't see these numbers.
Did you put me at 275?
I don't have very large breasts, so I don't think I really know like actually kind of how much weight that would add?
I mean, it does, but...
Is there anything that contributes to your weight?
So I was on birth control for about 7 years. I actually got off because of COVID because I couldn't get my next one. This started my journey with my weight, and I had gained weight so fast. I don't know if you know, but birth control weight is so hard to lose. Like,
yeah, I think I heard a thing about that, like just what birth control does to your guys' hormones and like making you fluctuate and stuff. It's almost insane to think, but like if I had a teenage daughter who was going to start getting sexually active, they're going to have to deal with that acne and stuff because I want them to be safe and not have a kid before they're ready or anything like that. So yeah, birth control, necessary evil for some, but it's kind of crazy to see what you guys have to go through dealing with that. It just sucks.
Yeah. It's almost impossible to lose. Do you find it frustrating that people don't consider all of the ways that weight can fluctuate? Usually people associate it with like food. It was solely hormonal. I have learned to just love my body because I only have one life and one body, and so.
Come on, homegirl. It wasn't all hormonal. Like, some of that was Little Caesar's Italian cheesy bread or something. You were digging into the Ben & Jerry's and the cheesecake just like my big ass was. Don't try to play it all off as hormones. You've seen a few boxes of cosmic brownies in your day. Like, don't try to play all of us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I support that.
Get on up here.
All right, so you got me wrong, but you were close.
I got you wrong, but I was close. Okay. So how do you feel about 275?
It's right.
Yeah, originally I thought like that dude looked pretty dense or whatever. So I was thinking like maybe they were the heaviest, but then like 275, I was comfortable with saying they were that just because they're shorter. But I did think that the other two were switched. But like I said, the guy with the red top's kind of tricky because if he didn't have that, that pullover or what that plaid on, it would have been a lot harder to judge, or a lot easier, to judge his weight.
You're right.
That's my weight.
Yeah. You were saying earlier that you feel healthy when you feel healthy mentally, or you just feel good in your skin.
And that's something that I've had to kind of coach myself into believing.
Absolutely.
It's like, have you always been a little bit heavier?
Yeah, so I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which just in short, it has made it really hard to lose weight my entire life. Which I'm cool with it now, but as a kid, I heard a lot of like I would get told I was so fat, I was gonna get diabetes and my toes would get cut off.
Oh yeah, if somebody said something to me about my weight when I was younger, I was ready to throw hands with you. You didn't want to play with me with that because I was a very angry kid and they put me in anger management and I was somewhat of a bully when I was younger. It was bad. I regret a lot of the things I did when I was younger and a lot of the anger issues I had, but yeah, I don't want to be labeled a narcissist again like I did in the last video talking about myself. But I don't know what polycystic, I don't know what that is.
And that has nothing to do with
my mom would tell me things like that. I've been on every diet imaginable, restricting food, exercise. I'm just always going to be a big person.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
296. Got that wrong too.
I just really...
got me wrong.
I did. But I wasn't too far off. I just assumed because you were the tallest, I figured there was going to be more mass there, more weight there. Have you fluctuated with your weight? Is that something that you've struggled with? Or how do you...
I got a little ways over 300.
I was thinking that he might be the heaviest just because he was taller, but I should have factored in how slim arms are and the legs, because that dude's really just carrying all his weight in his stomach, which is different for everybody. Like I said, I'm carrying all mine in my love handles right now. I just squeezed into a size 38 jean the other day, and I was a size 60 2 years ago.
During COVID, because I was just sitting at home all day.
Have you ever tried to hide your weight?
I think ever since I got older and my weight became something that I was aware of, I didn't. But I think probably the baggiest clothes I ever wore was when I was skinny. I don't know. I always look at people that have suspenders on who have a belly, and I'm like, that looks good.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, and
That's
so
great.
I kind of was just it highlights it in a way that makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah, I never thought.
Wear whatever makes you feel good. Like I said, I thought your suspenders friggin' rocked at the start. You're expressing yourself. Wear whatever you want to wear, whatever makes you comfortable. If you feel like you look good, more power to you. Wear it out. But yeah, the guy in the red, he was more deceptive because he's hiding his weight better. Your clothes are a little more form-fitting, even though you're wearing black. That's why I thought you were the heaviest, so.
Thought of suspenders that way.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Matthew.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Right, Fernando.
You still, to me, don't look 315 pounds.
I think a lot of it's my ass, for me, not.
Is it? You have a big butt? You got a big butt? Can I see it? Is it weird? Oh, you do?
Ooh, my man got a donk. Look at that. That's crazy. He's caked up. Yeah, my ass has totally gone away since I've been losing weight. Like, it's gone. Like, my jeans are falling off of mine. I have to wear a belt tight as shit. My ass is gone. I need somebody to fix that thing. It's like a flat tire.
I'm blessed.
Oh, really? How do you feel about your butt? Are you like happy about it?
I'm not the happiest with it. Be trying some pants on and they don't fit, and my thighs and my butt just won't make it in, so.
Oh, no. I've never had that problem. Is that one of your biggest insecurities?
I don't know. I'm who I am, so I'm not gonna, beat myself up too much over it.
Got that Beyonce syndrome, like laying on the bed with a clothes hanger trying to pull their pants up. Some of you women out here be getting these crazy butt shots, end up with these huge Kim K's or whatever, and then you can't find a pair of jeans that fits.
My girlfriend likes my butt a lot.
Nice.
So,
I was gonna say she's a butt girl, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you find yourself happy these days?
It's just a number, so it's not too bad. I find myself attractive and everything, so.
So what do you see next for your body?
My goal weight would probably be like 240. So I just want to find like a healthy lifestyle. I want to be able to go to the gym and kind of feel good about myself every day.
Yeah, my goal is 250, but yeah, I think 245 would probably look pretty good on that guy. But if he's happy how he is, hey, more power to you. Like, it is just a number, like you said at the end of the day. You have to be happy with yourself.
Biggest piece of advice that I can give anyone is to find their why. Your why is going to be your reasoning for losing.
True.
And as long as you stick with that, then that'll kind of be the motivation that you need.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, how was that?
That was great. I'm feeling emotional. I don't want people to think of a number and not think that they're beautiful or.
I'm going to guess her weight real quick. I'm going to guess she's 155. And I know she's not part of the game or whatever, but I just wanted to guess hers and just to show you guys how good or bad I am at this when there's no number in front of me. I think that's probably fairly close, but the only reason I'm anywhere close to that is because I saw Homegirl with the 167, and I think she's a little bigger than her. But yeah, I would have said 140 if I didn't see the number before.
Worthy of love, of friendship, of support because they weigh more or less than they think they should. If you feel good in your everyday and you're happy, or you're sad and you're aware that you can do things to make you feel better, you're in a healthy spot.
Okay, yeah, so look good, feel good, all that. But at the end of the day, like they said, it is just a number. Find your reason why or your drive. I just wanted to change my future. I didn't want to sit there and be the guy that was 600 pounds forever and not live a long life. Like, there's things that I want to do in life that I just couldn't do at the weight I was at. But this was kind of a fun little exercise because I didn't think I would be very good at this. I was a lot closer than I thought. But I feel like that's only because I could see the numbers. And if I couldn't, I would have been way the hell off. But all right, guys, lose pounds, gain inches, like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.